Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Anastasia Shankar. In this PPT, I'm going to talk a little bit about me and what I hope to accomplish with my channel. The agenda is very clear. Information and my goal with this channel, and what are the different platforms you can connect with me. About me, on the personal level, I'm a non-confrontational rebel who likes to do random things. What I mean by non-confrontational rebel is there are certain things that I dislike, and instead of getting all very angry about it, I try to do things to correct those things that I find are objectionable, and that is where this channel also comes in. Anyway, more relevant you would be. I have been active in the cat prep industry for 9+ years now. My first teaching job was way back in 2011, and I have been involved ever since. I'm one of the few non-engineering background teachers of DILR and or QA, as in I am not from engineering background like most trainers in this industry of DILR and QA. I know of nobody else who is of a similar background, but of course I don't know all the people involved, and therefore will refrain from making the statement that I'm the only non-engineering teacher involved. Why this is relevant is I feel this enables me or gives me a unique perspective on how to prepare, and therefore most of my teaching, most of my solving style is based around looking at the problem from the logical perspective. I don't know a lot of things. In fact, when I look around and see various forums with their questions, there are tons of questions that I'm unable to even understand a small bit of. I don't know things like Ptolemy's theorem or how to count the number of integral points within a circle. There are 10,000 different formulae floating. The two things that I just mentioned are things that people are passing off as important for CAT, but they are not even remotely relevant. Never been asked in CAT, and most likely will never be asked in CAT. But to each his own. You have to choose and identify what is relevant, what is not. Best wishes for that. More about me, I am a commerce graduate, and my first ever CAT was way back in 2008, the last paper pen based CAT. I completed my MBA from a decent B school, and right out of MBA, I got into teaching. I was into teaching prior to getting into MBA. I got into teaching after MBA as well because I enjoy the profession. I find it to be a fulfilling job. Uh, I have been called a tough teacher by several of my students because I do not like excuses, especially the ones like because I am from non-engineering background, quant or DILR is difficult for me. I have these many other commitments to take care of. Blah and blah. People have their own excuses. Remember, none of the exams will take into account your excuses. They will only take into account the effort you've put in. I dislike excuses. I dislike lack of effort. If you're not intelligent, that is okay. But if you don't put in the effort, I get ticked off. But that's me. Uh, Also, in many ways, I still consider myself a student. I don't think I have ascended to the level of being an expert in any domain. I'm still learning things as I go along, and it is a fun ride. Of course, the rate of learning has gone down tremendously because the amount of learning I had as a first year, as the person preparing for CAT for the first time versus what I'm learning right now. Uh, the ascent is, of course, not identical, but still, there are things that I still learn, and I consider myself to be ASMAS, as I like to call myself, a slightly more advanced student, and therefore most of my learning or teaching is based around the insights that you would get that I have gathered over my years as a student, which I still try to bolster to this day. With regards to my exam record, I appear for most major exams each year: CAT, ZAT, NMAT, SNAP, and IFT. In the last year alone, in 2019, I scored 99 plus 0.9 plus percentile in all the exams that I appeared in, except maybe NMAT, because in NMAT you have the percentile score that comes out is only in integral form. So I got 99 there. I don't know if it was 99.9 plus or less than that, but it was good enough. This is okay, not something you should be focusing on anyway. With regards to this channel, my goal is for this channel to serve as a practice platform. You come to this channel, there are several different topics and questions available. You can practice, you can go. What this channel will not do, this will not be a substitute for covering basics. Do not expect this channel to teach you stuff. Do not expect this channel to cover your fundamental concepts, because that is not the intent behind this. I will not be going through arrangement and distribution and games and tournament topic wise. I would try to come up with insights regarding those topics in the form of question solving. So this is a very, very strong distinction that you should make. The other thing that should temper your expectation is the videos that will be made on this channel will be pure vanilla, very, very simple videos. Most likely you are able to hear the fan operating in the background. I am currently screen grabbing my laptop and speaking into my headphones. That is the level of technology we are going to use. The focus is not on making very cinematic videos, but instead on making sure relevant insights are shared to the audience members. So if you're looking for somebody to produce high level video content, this channel is not for you. You can skip. The channel would be good for people who are looking for a quick refresher or practice. There are lots of questions. There will be more questions coming up, and that will keep on happening for a long period of time. There will not be a course or a product that I'm looking to sell as of now. I don't know about future. Maybe if I branch out and start something of my own, maybe then that becomes a reality. But in the foreseeable future, there is no sales happening on this channel. Finally, of course, I've been talking of practice so far, but there will be videos on insights about the different exams that are there, all the other exams that I take. I've also taken TIS once, and I've also taken CMAT once, but majorly about the main exams, the 5 that I mentioned on the last page. About them, I will come up with insights when the exam season is nearer, sometime around late October. Let's see. Of course, this disclaimer is there. These are, of course, things as we stand right now. The future may be different. I might just choose to do something different with the channel. As and when that happens, be rest assured, you will be informed if this channel changes its direction. The way you can connect with me, there are 3 ways. Of course, here on YouTube, this channel exists. On Pagal Guy, my ID is Shankarji. And finally, there will be a Telegram group. The link of that is present in the description. You can join that group there. That group will serve as a connection point for me to reach out to individuals and interact with them. I would respectfully submit, please be judicious with your messaging at whichever platform, or Pagal Guy or on Telegram. I will not be responding to all questions, especially not the questions that have no relevance. Say a particular question type or a question framing that I despise are, I've got X marks in 10th, X marks in 12th, and Y marks in graduation. What CAT percentile should I target? That is an irrelevant question, because regardless of your profile, the CAT percentile you should target is the best that you can get. So if you have questions of that nature, I am not the right person. Basically, so far you would have understood, I like to be all business, no nonsense, and if that resonates with you, maybe we'll learn something of each other. If that doesn't, I'm sure there are several other people, there are several channels on YouTube, there are several channels on different platforms who are willing to give you encouragement and motivation, all sorts of things under the sun, which honestly I don't. I strongly believe if you need motivation externally, then the battle is lost anyway. You have to be motivated, you have to be dedicated, you have to be perseverant. All of those are inbuilt, those are basic expectations. If you want somebody else to do that work for you, the rest of the story is anyway over. Anyway, that will be all with regards to this presentation. Okay, bye. Anastasia Shankar signing off.